right, so today we are going to do some chain testing. I was at Solfest and the G366 run. That's the alcohol saw. It was basically an unlimited class, but you still had to keep your muffler. So I was one of the few people there who did not run on nitromethane. I just ran straight methanol, and it's pretty obvious that running on nitromethane is basically going to be a requirement on any class that allows it. You pretty much are going to be, if you even want to try to be a contender, you're going to have to run it. You know what I mean? So we are definitely going to explore that here coming up soon. It's just we're coming into winter, and this fuel does not like cold weather. So I might wait a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much of a bug I get in there, if you know what I mean. But one of the things that I received on this saw is I got a lot of compliments on how well it's running, and how I've got the tune pretty much sorted out and got all the carburetor modifications to run on methanol. Like everything is it's nailed. You couldn't expect or couldn't ask for anything better, especially on the tune and everything. But the one comment I got is that I probably would have done a lot better if I had a better chain. So that's something to think about, because I ran that race with C83, which a lot of folks would say that C83 is pretty much the go-to chain to run. And I'm learning that that may not be true. You know what I mean? I want to keep an open mind on it. So as of right now, yes, we do plan on running C83, but I got a feeling that that was wrong. So for this saw, I was developing a square chain to run on it, but I could not keep up with C83. No matter what I did, I could not get my square to keep up with C83. So during the races there, I had a gentleman come up talk to me, an older gentleman. I wish I could remember his name. He was a very kind gentleman, but he runs a lot of nitromethane. So, you know, he kind of showed me some pictures and so forth of some modifications you can do to your carburetor to get it to operate correctly on nitromethane. But he also showed me a square chain, and he showed me what I was doing wrong. And it's been kind of, ever since I got back from Solfest, this is one of the things that I wanted to do the most. And that was to go through my square chain, resharpen it, fix the things that he showed me that I was doing wrong, and see how it would turn out. And that's what today is all about. So I basically got 3 cuts for you to show you. First cut, what is the first cut? First cut's going to be the square chain, resharpened, but I didn't do a raker adjustment. I could tell something was off, so I went ahead and did a raker adjustment. Basically, after I resharpened the chain, some of the rakers were quite high. Some of them were spot on, you know, it wasn't quite dialed in. So the second cut is after I got the rakers done. But then I went ahead and made a cut with the C83 to see if we could finally outperform C83 for the first time. That's the one thing I have not been able to do with my square chain, is to outperform C83. And today is to see if I did it for the first time. And it's going to be all thanks to that gentleman who pulled me aside. We had probably a good 20 or 30 minute conversation about it. But he showed me what I was doing wrong, and well, I got a dog here running in circles. But hopefully we got this right, and today we're going to find out. So first cut here is going to be the square chain without the raker adjustment. Alrighty? All right, so your next cut here is going to be the square chain with the raker adjustment. You might be able to notice it is a little faster, so check it out. Now your next cut here is on a C83, and you're going to notice a difference. So, you know what I mean? You're going to notice a difference, and we're going to throw these side by side as soon as we're done here. So I'll come back in and explain to you the side by side. All right, so now we're going side by side. This is my square before and after the raker adjustment. So the first one you're going to see is before and after the raker adjustment. And the raker adjustment is obviously the faster one. But then the second one, you're going to get to see my square versus the C83. So, yeah, check it out. All right, there we go. Today is the first official time I've been able to outperform a C83. I was doing something wrong, or a couple of things wrong, and the gentleman sat down and showed me the details. Boy, I wish I could remember his name. It's like, I don't know if it's Joy or something like that. I wish I could remember. But he sat down and he showed me what I was doing wrong, and there's definitely a huge difference. In fact, this thing will probably perform even better now once I start throwing the nitromethane to it. So this chain, obviously, I'm being very light in the cut right now. So whenever I start getting enough power out of the saw that I can start forcing it through the cut, it's just going to get even faster and faster and faster. So yeah, we definitely figured out what's going on with our square chain, and now it's just a matter of practice to get it dialed in just right. You know what I mean? Got a whole year to do that. So yeah, a little something I learned up there at SawFest. One of the reasons it's great to go to these events is because there's folks out there who can, teach you some things. You got to keep an open mind. No matter how good you think something is or whatever, you know what I mean? It just, if you get a closed mind on something, you tend to run into a roadblock. And keeping that open mind there and, allowing people to kind of show you some things, yeah, you learn a lot faster. But anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed this one. Probably not a long video, so we'll catch you in the next one. Later.